is finally time for an updated CD collection tour. CDs are my first true physical media love. They have inspired me to collect other forms of physical media. They've taught me the importance of holding and having these physical items in my collection, especially in this day and age of streaming and the cloud where stuff can be removed from the internet just like that. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys every single CD in my collection. Last year, I did an in-depth CD collection video where I showed the jewel case and then I opened it up and I showed you guys the CD inside and the booklet or the poster. And I love seeing all these details, but that video is over an hour long and I don't want to do that again. So I'm really just sharing the album itself. And if there's anything that I want to highlight or show off, of course I will. But if you do want to see the in-depth video, I'll link it below. I think that's all I have to say for the intro. So let's just go ahead and look at my collection. My One Direction CD collection has a lot of duplicates because when I started collecting them, I didn't realize how many of my favorite songs of theirs were deluxe tracks. So I had to make sure that I had all of the songs, though I am still missing a couple. Up All Night, the Mexican Souvenir Edition. I wanted this one specifically for Na 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 and I Should Have Kissed You. Both of those underrated bops. Take Me Home Yearbook Edition. So this one, just like the name, it's like a little yearbook inside. Midnight Memories, the Ultimate Edition. For the Ultimate Edition. This is another booklet with lots of pictures inside. Made in the AM and Made in the AM Deluxe Edition. Room Under the Stairs by Zayn, Walls by Louis Tomlinson, Faith in the Future by Louis Tomlinson, Harry Styles, Fine Line, Harry's House, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, Flicker by Niall Horan, Heartbreak Weather, The Show, The Encore, The Show Live on Tour. I always love it when artists release live albums and then release that live album onto physical media. It is like my favorite thing ever, especially when I went to the tour. Now, the show that I went to was not recorded for this, but I did go to the show live on tour. And Dinner Party, and I did in fact get a signed insert as well. Sour by Olivia Rodrigo, Guts by Olivia Rodrigo, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl in Love by Olivia Rodrigo. I recently completed my Paramore CD collection, so I have All We Know Is Falling, Riot, Brand New Eyes, Paramore, After Laughter, and This Is Why. I have almost completed my 21 Pilots CD collection, starting with Vessel, Blurry Face, Trench, Scaled and Icy, Clancy, and Breach. And what I really like about both Clancy and Breach is that it's in like this little sleeve and then you get to open it on up. And something that I love to do when the shrink wrap has a sticker on it, if I can get it off without it ripping and there is space inside of the jewel case or trifold, whatever, I like to put the sticker in there. This is my burned CD collection. Almost all of these albums were not made into CD format, so I took matters into my own hands. Folklore, The Long Pond Studio Sessions by Taylor Swift, Blame My Ex by The Beaches, Driving Home to You, Olivia Rodrigo, Hannah Montana. This one my aunt actually made for me, 20 years ago when the show came out? Some Mr. Wives singles, Nosebleeds Encore by Mr. Wives, Julie and the Phantoms, Tangled the series, songs from season 1, season 2, and season 3, Maybe by Valley, Lover Live from Paris by Taylor Swift, Super Bloom at the Live Dream by Mr. Wives, some singles by Elle Coves, Blood on the Drums by Ashton Irwin, Sour Prom by Olivia Rodrigo, 5 Seconds Flat by Lizzie McAlpine, Conditions of a Punk by Half Alive, Last Birthday by Valley. This is my collection of what I like to call softies because all of these are wannabe vinyls, if we're being honest here. They are not in jewel cases, and so it's just cardboard holding it all together. Radical Optimism by Dua Lipa. The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess by Chappell Roan. Tell My Therapist I'm Fine by Bishop Briggs. Cacophony? Is it Cacophony? I want to say cacophony, but I think it's when I heard it in an audiobook, it's like, oh, I've already forgotten it. Oh man. Oh shoot. Anyways, Cacophony by Paris Paloma. I'm sure at least one of those was correct. Unreal on Earth by Hosier. Can We Start Over by Charlotte Sands. And this is the only actual signed album in my CD collection. I got it at her concert in Houston in 2024. Stick Season Will All Be Here Forever by Noah Kahan. The Great Divide by Noah Kahan. Prelude to Ecstasy by The Last Dinner Party. And then this is one of the coolest things in my collection. They released their short film that they did with a handful of the songs off of their album on DVD. And as a physical media lover, this is amazing. I love it when I can have music videos on DVD. It's not done as frequently anymore, so let's bring that back. And then this is Prelude to Ecstasy, as well as some live performances and I think some demos as well. Everything I Know About Love by Leve. Bewitched by Leve. Bewitched the Goddess Edition by Leve. Heard It in a Past Life by Maggie Rogers. Surrender by Maggie Rogers. Don't Forget Me by Maggie Rogers. The Returner by Allison Russell. Further Joy by The Regrets. Deeper Well by Casey Musgraves. Memoir of a Sparkle Muffin by Suki Waterhouse. Who's the Clown by Audrey Hobart. And this one came with a little magazine, which is so freaking cool. I love this album so much. 5 Seconds of Summer, Youngblood, Calm, 5 Sauce 5. This is a booklet with lyrics and art inside. The Feeling of Falling Upwards, live from Royal Albert Hall. Boy by Luke Hemmings. Our Own House by Mr. Wives. And I take it back, this is also a signed album in my collection where the actual album itself is signed. Mr. Wives is my favorite band, but actually my friend Anna found this for me at a record store and got it for me for birthday, Christmas, sometime a couple of years ago, and she didn't even know it was signed until she opened it up. Connect the Dots by Mr. Wives. Super Bloom by Mr. Wives. Sunset Season by Conan Gray. Found Heaven by Conan Gray. Wishbone by Conan Gray. Yours Truly by Ariana Grande. My Everything by Ariana Grande. Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party by Hayley Williams. The Secret of Us by Gracie Abrams. I am still working on my Fall Out Boy CD collection, but I do currently have 4. So I have From Under the Cork Tree, American Beauty, American Psycho, Mania, and So Much for Stardust. The Black Parade by My Chemical Romance. The Good Witch by Maisie Peters. Lost in Translation by Valley. Water the Flowers, Pray for a Garden by Valley. I also got a signed insert with this one. Fly by The Chicks. Pure Heroine by Lorde. Wilson by Ash. The Loneliest Time by Carly Rae Jepsen. Dangerously in Love by Beyonce. 4 by Beyonce. Act 2 by Beyonce. Think Later by Tate McRae. So Real by Mandy Moore. Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. Let Go by Avril Lavigne. Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land by Marina. Model by Wallows. 2 Lanes of Freedom by Tim McGraw. And fun fact, I literally only purchased this for Highway Don't Care. Let me tell you, that song was my entire personality when I was like 12 years old. In Your Dreams by Stevie Nicks. Jolene by Dolly Parton. Eyes Wide Open by Sabrina Carpenter. Emails I Can't Send. Fruitcake. Espresso. Short and Sweet. Man's Best Friend. And we have made it to my Taylor Swift CD collection. Of course, starting off with Taylor Swift, aka Self-Titled, aka Debut. Beautiful Eyes. This was a CD that I had my eyes on for a very long time. My beautiful eyes, and it finally popped up on eBay for a not terrible price compared to many that I've seen it listed for. So this is for sure a favorite of mine, and I love the poster inside. The Taylor Swift Holiday Collection. Fearless, Speak Now. Speak Now, the Target exclusive, because I wanted to make sure that I had the original version of Ours if this was a movie and Superman on physical media. The Speak Now World Tour Live CD and DVD, Red Deluxe Edition, 1989 Deluxe. And this one came with some Polaroids that I hung up on my wall. Reputation, this CD took me forever to find, but I am so happy that it's finally in my possession. I'm so glad that I finally got this. Lover, this is the deluxe album version 3. So inside there's some space for journaling as well as some journal entries of Taylor's over the years. Folklore, Evermore, Fearless, Taylor's version. Red, Taylor's version. Midnights, and this is the lavender edition from Target, so it has Hits Different on it. And then I also have Midnights, the late night edition. I found this one at a record store, and these are all of the songs on it. Speak Now, Taylor's version, 1989 Taylor's version, and this is the Sunrise Boulevard edition. The Tortured Poets Department, the manuscript, the artifacts, and I have the artifacts framed on the wall because I love making a collage. Another copy of the Tortured Poets Department, the manuscript. This was my signed insert copy. The Tortured Poets Department, the anthology. The Life of a Showgirl, and the most recent CD in my collection of not just my Taylor Swift collection, but this entire collection is I Knew It, I Knew You by Taylor Swift from Toy Story 5. Original Broadway cast recording of Frozen, the Broadway musical. Original Broadway cast recording of Anastasia. West Side Story. Original Broadway cast recording of Wicked. Original Broadway cast recording of Mamma Mia, The Sound of Music, Mamma Mia, the movie soundtrack, and Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, movie soundtrack. Now we have my movie scores CD collection, and I listen to these all the time. I love a movie score. How to Train Your Dragon, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, E.T., the 1995 Little Women soundtrack. However, most unfortunately, I am going to have to weed this one out. When I bought it, I thought it was fine, but when I tried to play it, it plays at like 7 times speed, something crazy. And looking closer at it, I think it's water damaged. So RIP Soldier. I just wanted to have a cozy Little Women time. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. My friend Anna made me this Disney Springs mix. These are songs that they play in Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida. We are very big Disney theme park people, and I listen to this quite a lot because I always wish that I was at Disney World. Almost Famous soundtrack, Eloise, ABBA Gold, Greatest Hits, Daisy Jones and the Six, Aurora. I love this show so much. Ella Enchanted original soundtrack, The Fault in Our Stars soundtrack, and I have to say this is one of the best movie soundtracks ever. I mean, look at this lineup. It goes crazy. 13 Going on 30, music from the motion picture. Kit Kittredge and American Girl original motion picture soundtrack. Kit is my girl. She was the doll I had growing up, and I still have her. And I unironically listen to this soundtrack a lot. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Now that's what I call a wonderful Christmas. The Music Glee, the Christmas album, Volume 4. The Music Glee, The Power of Madonna. The Music Glee Season 2, Volume 5. Elevate by Big Time Rush. We made it to my Disney CD collection, and I'm going to start off with The Little Mermaid original soundtrack, Hercules, and this guy comes with some other random little songs in it, but look at this adorable CD with Winnie the Pooh and his friends. Tangled, The Legacy Collection, Pinocchio, And this one has a little booklet inside with some gorgeous concept art. Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast, Frozen, the songs, Disney's music from the park. So this has some covers of Disney songs both played in the parks and from movies by some iconic people. Like, let's see, we have Etta James and Olivia Newton-John. 12 Disney favorites, doggone fun songs. We Love Disney. This is another collection of covers that was done in, I want to say, 2015. And so we have covers by Jessie J, Gwen Stefani, Ariana Grande, Fall Out Boy, Casey Musgraves, so many iconic people. The Princess Diaries 2 Royal Engagement original soundtrack. And I have this Beauty and the Beast, Belle and Friends Princess musical collection. I feel like this came with like a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A kids meal years ago, and it's still in the shrink wrap. I've not yet opened it, but it does have That's How You Know from Enchanted, and I love Enchanted. Breakout by Miley Cyrus, Selena Gomez and The Scene, Kiss and Tell, Selena Gomez and The Scene, When the Sun Goes Down, Here We Go Again by Demi Lovato, The Cheetah Girls 2, High School Musical, High School Musical 2, High School Musical 3, Senior Year. This is a CD from my childhood collection, and you can bet I took out the little booklet that actually turned into a poster and hung it up at my wall. So she's long gone now. High School Musical, the series, the soundtrack. High School Musical, the series, the soundtrack, season 2, Descendants, Descendants 2, Descendants 3, and we are ending my CD collection with my Hannah Montana soundtracks. Of course, I truly feel like Hannah Montana is the reason why I'm so into music now, because I was absolutely obsessed with that show growing up. I wanted to be a pop star so badly. I have Hannah Montana 2 and Meet Miley Cyrus, Hannah Montana 2 Nonstop Dance Party, Hannah Montana 3, Hannah Montana the movie, and finally Hannah Montana Forever. And there we have it, my CD collection as of July 2026. I have no clue how many CDs I actually have in my collection, for sure over 100. And filming this probably would have been the perfect opportunity for me to count how many I have. But I just don't care. As long as I have space for them and more CDs in the future, I really do not care. And I have plenty of space thanks to finally getting a bookcase for them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you saw your favorite album in my collection, please let me know. Or if you have your own physical media collection, whether it be CDs, vinyl records, we'll even throw in movies for this. I love a DVD collection. Tell me your favorite album or movie or whatever in your collection. I want to know. And this is your reminder that physical media is cool. And anyone who says that physical media or CDs specifically are lame just don't know how to have fun. And they aren't very whimsical now, are they?